Yeah, I think too much, never out of luck. You be acting up, cause you don't got no place where to go. I been always up, focus on that stuff. Money in my mind, cause you don't got no place where to go. I'm that shit stuff, never trying to. But I ball like Jordan, cause I got that with my plans to show. I be high like kites. I was round the light. Stupid bitches mad cause I make that shit look easier. Every time a nigga tryna tell me something, it be nothing. They be bluffing, I be focused, and be hustling. Need a chick that I can hold down for the low down. We gon' find ourselves, I'll change the world, make it easy, and I'm needy, good. You know I love you, but you always tryna couple. Make me waiting, why so tragic? I'm just tryna see what happens. We some stars, that's really magic. This what I got that ratchet from the sun, but wicked gadgets. Told them shits that make you rested in life, you just gotta have it. He said you been steady asking, learn the light you lost in capping. Niggas capping for production, not the function, turn it up. We just twerking for some bucks. On me diamond going up. I'm human rockers, turn it up, cause yeah, I think too much, never out of luck. You be acting up, cause you don't got no place where to go. Focus on that stuff. Money in my mind, cause you don't got no place where to go. And that sick stuff. No we trying, Mike. But I ball like Jordan, cause I got that with my plans to show. I ball high like kites. I was round the light. Stupid bitches mad, cause I make that shit look easier. Man, really right, girl. I had a really right girl. Oh. Come here, girl. I just want you all to myself. Stop hollering, you know I be up to myself. I don't give a fuck how these niggas think. Yeah, just us in the world and I'm making sense. Yeah, I think too much, never out of luck. You be acting up, cause you don't got no place where to go. Focus on that stuff. Money in my mind, cause you don't got no place where to go. I'm that sick of stuff, never trying right. But I ball like Jordan, cause I make that with my hands to show. I be high like kites, I was round the light. Stupid bitches mad, cause I make that shit look easier. Who the fuck you ever thought you was? Thinking you this shit, but all I smell is ass cold smile. Steve Brown, we wild. Okay, you shake it cause you want the screen pounded. Photographic memory, cause I can hear you say to me. Oops, I meant they trying to say to me about a favorite chick. I was sent for Adam and Eve. Wish your luck, you're not like me. I can make what's fake come true and boom no shoots. I stake trees. I'm a superhero, I got all that free. Check, flying through the sky, my sack of weed. Move it to the beat, we going at no fee. Check, congrats to you, girl. Damn, I see it just like me. Cause yeah, I think too much, never out of luck. You be acting up, cause you don't got no place where to go. I go focus on that stuff. Money on my mind, cause you don't got no place where to go. That shit is stuff. I've been trying right, but I ball like Jordan, cause I got that with my plans to show. I be high like kites, I was round the light. Stupid bitches mad, cause I make that shit look easier. Damn, 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 damn. Oh shit, I'm gonna shut that shit off. It don't go no further than that. Be some real quick. Make sure we live and direct. Make sure we live and direct in this motherfucker. Make sure we live and direct. Make sure there's no audio issues. Come on. Come on. Make sure we live and direct. Come on. How we get? Alright, y'all. So lowkey and Highkey. Let's just go into 12 minutes before I break that shit down. I ain't gonna hold you, but you know what I'm saying? Because spirits, we all have the ability to choose and change and things of that nature. But when we're going on a certain road in our life, we think to ourselves, is it worth it? If it's gonna lead us to the promised land, or is it worth it if it's gonna lead us to, money or whatever, shit, fame, whatever you want,
nigga, will lead you there. You gotta be in a space of where you know, because it's all about you. And once you know that, you can contribute what you got going on for your shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's like basically it's not even a game, but it's a thing where you gotta take it seriously. You gotta take life seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because life and it ain't nothing to joke about. You know what I'm saying? And humans think that since they just live in life and they feel like since what they're going through is just life, they see it as, well, I'm gonna just pray to a Allah, or I'm gonna just believe in no God, or I'm gonna just be slap nuts. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They don't know. Humans just don't know. So they just be on whatever energy what leads them towards to be. You know what I'm saying? And and it's kind of like that in a sense. It's kind of like whatever we got going on, we want to be in a space where we know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We always want to be in a space where we know and we're controlling the whole thing of what's going on, because that's our duties and obligations. That's our. It's not about career or life path or none of that shit. It's just about what we know, what we can do to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we think to ourselves, maybe if we go all the way with something, like for example, like you can be a one play basketball, you want to do hair, nails, you want to do whatever you do, sports. You may think you want to take it all away, but how you gonna take it all away if you're not even gonna start get with a starting point on how these things are came to be? That's why it's a saying. There's a saying called someone that created NBA, and there's someone that knows how to shoot the jump shot really well. You know what I'm saying? There's someone that created well, there's someone that created the nails, created the nails, and there's someone that only had the idea, well, backwards, it had the idea first and created nails. You know what I'm saying? So how to do some Madame Blavatsky titties couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, they know how to do the nails right, so they always had ratchet as, you know what I'm saying, thin ass nails, fabric ass nails, that brittle nails that break easy. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't no dude there where they flunked out self. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be flunked out. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be in a space of where you always got a guiding light, what you got going on, so you can be the guiding light. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Guiding flights. But yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just depends on what level or what energy, what wavelength you're on. So as a spirit, you know what I'm saying, you could be in a high frequency. Now, there's no such thing as high or low, but it's just an example. You can be in a high frequency vibration, low frequency vibration, mid frequency vibration, holistic frequency vibration, most high frequency vibration, whatever you got going on. You're gonna always have your own vibe, your own atmosphere. And once you know how to create your own atmosphere, your own vibe, that's how you know how to relate better with the tides. You know what I'm saying? Relate better with other vibes and atmospheres. You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to get it right, you know how to get it right. Now, it's not about you giving up and thinking, oh, I probably shouldn't even do this. It's not worth it. I probably shouldn't even do this. It's not worth it. It's about you keep on going and keep being consistent, keep trying. You know, so don't, it's not about don't give up. Just keep on pushing, because when you're in a space of where you feel like you're so close, and you just need God just wants to see you push that one more last chance, that one more last try, and you just give up. You're like, man, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? You start flunking yourself out. And that's not the way you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in a space where you know how to unflunk yourself and then know how to see these things properly for what they are. So when you're going through a certain situation in your life, you know how to dissect this shit, how to put the, it's kind of like that game where that doctor game where they got the doctor with the nose, the patient with the red nose, you got to take out the the bacteria out of it's kind of like that. You gotta know pinpoint and know it. And that game was based on the 6 house energies. You know what I'm saying? Virgo. You know what I'm saying? That was based on 6 house energy. You know what I'm saying? Taking out. You know what I'm saying? So whoever created that was probably a Virgo at the end of the day. Probably. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the name of the game, but it's something you got consistently go on. What what can help you with your organs, with your relief. It's kind of like that as a spirit. We do that subconsciously, and we do that as in general when we're living life, our day-to-day life. We doing this shit. We're doing that shit every day in general. So you want to be in a space where you know how to easily pinpoint these things and get these things out and dissect these things. You know what I'm saying? And you don't never want to be flunked out. You real shit. And it's not bad to be flunked out all the time, but you on a percentage level, you know when you're too flunked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why am I drinking water like that? That's fucked. I don't know why I'm doing. This is just water. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Oh, I don't want y'all to see the brand. Y'all don't go buy that. I'm not sponsored by none of this shit. And I should be. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about that energy is low key and high key. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what energy percent, what level are you on a percentage level? You know what I'm saying? Where are you at? You know what I'm saying? And none of these is negative. Well, I'm gonna break that shit down in 12 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, without that being said, you want to be in a space where you know yourself, you know thyself. You know what I'm saying? You always want to know what you're doing, how you're accumulating, how you're proceeding procedures, and how you're doing your day-to-day tasks and how you're doing your shit, because that's what's going to help you uh, navigate your spaceship and see what you got going on in the world. So you got your own puzzles piece, footprints in the sand, your piece in the puzzle. So you need to find all that shit, and it takes little to no effort to find all that shit. Instead of you complaining or instead of you taking forever, you know what I'm saying? God will give you a shortcut if you know what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's not about a shortcut, but it's technically a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? Why not get there faster than slow and waste your whole life and never get there? You know what I'm saying? Why not? God always wants you to get there faster. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna follow God's path, you know what I'm saying, all possibilities, you might as well just follow. Why not join the team? You know what I'm saying? Join. I'm part of God's team, so I know that percentage level of where I'm coming from, where I can see where I can help y'all out and get to certain spaces and actual locations in the esoteric realm. But we 12 minutes in. Put shades on. Let's break this shit down. Let's break this shit down. I'm sorry. I'm kind of. I'm kind of sick. I've been sick of. I don't like bitch. I don't like showing. I don't like sweating. I don't like showing y'all that. But yeah, let's break it down. High key and low key. Let's break that shit down. Now, all spirits have the ability to change and choose. No, all spirits have the ability to choose. Now, low key and high key. Low key. I'm gonna break down low key first. Low key, suiting your I can't even see that. Oh, suiting your beneficial needs to be underground or to keep whatever you're doing unheard of. From the social work form, aka not stepping on esoteric toes and just being on your own. You know what I'm saying? And Highkey, feeling the need. Wait, I can't even. Oh yeah, Highkey, feeling the need to show what social norm, or what everyone else is doing to either feel comfortable or not caring about the outside world. Or caring about the outside world's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Now, being up and about, people choose. People's choices is not negative nor positive. It's just what it is, and your power is the choice, the mind, the ability, the mental work. Because without the mental work, you're not experienced, you're not exercising, you're not in Planet Fitness. You know what I'm saying? So going to the esoteric Planet Fitness, these things help you with your mind, re- mind regulated and soul fixed. And low key would be the feminine, and high key would be the masculine. Now, the reason why low key would be the feminine and high key would be the masculine, because when you're low key, what you do, you keep things to yourself, keep things in your internal. That's you're keeping your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to express your shits. You know what I'm saying? You like to keep this shit low key, so it's closer to the feeling. Now, high key would be masculine, because what you're doing, you're expressing, you're being out there, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your shit. Now, when you're out and expressing your shit, high key would be masculine, because if you were to if I were to break the spiritual context, because high key is in a space of where, like I said, you're expressing your shit. You're going through your third house energies. You know what I'm saying? You're going to more of your communication. You know what I'm saying? 11th house too. So associates. What else? Uh, 7th house. Sometimes it's third, 7th, 11th house. More of the high key. So that's more what that's air, and those are the air houses. So it's kind of like That's the space of where you know like how to see these things. You know what I'm saying? And low key will be the water houses. So it'd be the oh I'm tripping. So yeah, high key would be the air and earth. Low key would be the fire and water. There, got it. Got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what that would be. So when you understand that, you see how to see these things for what they are. You know what I'm saying? And everything is in reverse. So when you know that, you can kind of pinpoint on why I even broke down why low key is feminine and high key is masculine. Because a regular person would probably just said no, low key is masculine and high key is feminine, because low key is the man, and you don't want to keep your voice silent and the feminine, and high key is a woman because you want to express yourself and be your feelings, but everything is reversed. That's why I said low key is the feminine, and high key is the masculine. Everything is reversed. So I live it like that. You know what I'm saying? I live. I'm gonna cover this shit. I live it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it like how y'all humans be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a space of where if I'm gonna connect with something, if I'm gonna connect with a certain word and the spell, I know these things were created from by other humans. So if I'm wise enough to know how to see the pinpoints and the behind the scenes of this shit, I know that certain people were in certain spaces of where they came up with certain words to break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of the space you want to understand too, because that becomes the power. The power becomes your choice, and if your choice becomes the power, you know you have that's the mind's power. The mind has the ability to choose. So if you choose high key or low key, that's you choosing. That's not just you choosing a side, but it's not you. None of it is negative because we all have the ability to change. So if you know that you're choosing high key to be effect no wait high key to be low, yeah, high key to be masculine and low key to be feminine. You know that high key, the reason high key was feminine because high key is gonna be uh um wait, okay, I'm confused myself. Yeah, high key masculine, low key feminine. So high key masculine. So because you're expressing yourself, low key you're keeping it internal. You're in the internal world. So it's kind of like if high key, if you're gonna be talking and expressing, that's the air, that's the earth, making sense of it, practicalizing it, going upon, you know what I'm saying, making this shit happen, making this shit work. You know what I'm saying, and and the feminine will be the low key because that's fire and water. That's internalizing yeah, just you envision it. That's why you can close your eyes, you see colors, or well, not colors, but you can piece out the colors of the rainbow. So it's kind of, you know how to go within each chakra, and when you know how to go within each chakra, you know how to pinpoint certain ways and how these things come upon our everyday lives, and you know how to see how to figure these things out. Now, knowing how to figure these things out will help you because if you're gonna be like, let's say, I'm trying to example. Let's say yeah, let's say you're working a certain job, right? And that job is more like, let's say it's more of a air, because most jobs are air and earth, but some jobs you can work in a skating place or whatever they call it, what's that, Chuck E. Cheese's or something like that. So let's say the job requires a lot of air and earth. So by default, you being your fire and water, you can put the same thing with school too. But I'm just talking about motherfucking jobs right now because, you know what I'm saying, this is an example. I want to break this shit down. So let's say you got a job and a certain jobs require more air and earth, and you're in your fire and water. So air and earth will be you, like, let's say you work let's say you work in, what's that shit? What because women will be more air and earth because that's what they work on. You know what I'm saying? Let's say they got what's that shit when they be on the headphones, they got computers on and they typing shit up. That'll be air and earth. So that would be, I don't know what y'all call that, but it's certain jobs. It's a secretary, yeah. So women would be more secretary, and if a man would pick a job, it'd be more. It nowadays it's more secretary, or it's more water in the earth, but it should really be fire and water, because that's the more masculine. And it's not that's more masculine, but it's more in the space of where those visions, those internal water, that is kind of like it just shit. It's like creates an actual plug, like a flaming plug, flaming like a flaming plug shit. It just once you got the fire, you got the water, and that's more having fun. You know what I'm saying? Just going with the flow. Women would be more the air and earth. Um, secondary, the man will be like, let's say they play, their job is the NBA as basketball, it's more fire and water, or they work, you know what I'm saying? They work at even low key to a certain extent. Um, police jobs are as more on a percentage level of fire and water, because what are they doing? They got, first of all, they got straps, so that's, first of all, that's a gun, that's a fire. But and then they're more in the emotion, so it's connections with. So if they talk to a criminal, they connect with the emotion. They'll bribe you, you know, with the emotion. For so it's usually they be tricking you, and the fire is that whatever is on their mind, it says so. Apparently, that's, you know, I don't, it shouldn't be like that, but it's just, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's why it's kind of weird, and there's nothing wrong with this, but that's why it's kind of weird to see a female police officer, because you feel like you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, women shouldn't be out in the field, pop, 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 crying. You know, it is, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not saying I'm just saying, you know, and nigga, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, that's just how it should be. You know what I'm saying? No one should be on the field unless they're with their other half, or their twin flame or whatever, and then the man gives them a gun, and so it's some pink strap. You know what I'm saying? It's like in their little purse, and police respect that. But anyway, I'm not get too deep in that shit. But yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure in a space where you know how to see these things. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the space of where these things are happening. And you know what I'm saying? Police on a percentage level, uh um yeah, police on a percentage level will be Highkey, because they're all over the place. But at the same time, but see this, but then and then the other place, because when I say Highkey, think about it. I be seeing the front clouds. Y'all be thought, nah, what's that? That don't make sense. Because low key, police are low key. They be hiding this. No, like this, you can, like I said, our spirits have the ability to choose. But when I say on a percentage level, what does the mind do? It chooses, it picks more percentage level. So fire and water will be more of the police elements. You know what I'm saying? That's why look at the red and blue. That's, look at red and, you know, that's not what it means, but it's kind of a 3D example of what you can see. Red will be fire, blue will be water. It's kind of like, just come on, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So police will be more of the high key. You know what I'm saying? And then a secretary, or a woman secretary, will be more of the low key, because they're more behind the scenes. You don't know what they're doing. They be the ones typing the infos, talking to the people. You know, so you never see their faces unless you come in for an interview, and you technically don't even see their faces even after that, unless they working at a job where it's like known, where people are known to be seen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you want to make sure you know where to see these things at, because a lot of people don't know how to see these things. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you always want to know what you're looking at. You always want to know what you're spotting. You always want to know what it is that you're trying to respond to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the certain light of where these things are happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's where these things connect towards. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring this. Let me go back to this shit. You know, I kind of broke the whole shit down, but I'm saying, let me see. And your power and destroys mental, right? Because of work, you know. Yeah. And again, without the mental work, you're not exercising. So if you're not even choosing a side, you're low-key not even exercising, because you want to be in a space of where you know how to choose a side, and you know how to, and not chop side, but you know how to pick a side and know how to get out of these quickly. You know how to use these things like bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because your spirit uses your mind like a bitch. So high key and low key are mind forms, are mind states. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a mind state. Just like everything's water, everything's liquid. You know what I'm saying? So the best you know how to separate these mind states, separate these mind forms, you know how to look at these things the right way. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not looking at these things the right way, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You want to be breaking these things that breaking these things down, where you know how to see these things. You know what I'm saying, and you know how to create your own mind states too. So you can create a word that's like high key and low key and put it together and create your own vibration, create your own word. What that means if it was an equilibrium and see, you know what I'm saying, you can shit like that. You know what I'm saying, your spirit creates all. Your spirit creates all. I don't say all possibilities, but your spirit is no thing, no shape, no form. You know what I'm saying? God is all possibilities. You know what I'm saying? But if you know your spirit has the ability to have a piece of all possibilities, you know that your spirit has the ability to connect with not connect, but detach from certain mind states and use them like tools. You know what I'm saying? Not get lost in these shits. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get lost in these shits. You don't want to get lost in these shits. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people feel like that's the state of where, like I said, humans be in that space level. You know what I'm saying? Where they feel like that's the space they want to be at. They don't want to. They don't want to. Uh. Yeah, they don't want to boom like. I don't know. Humans be weird. I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't understand. But I love them. I love them. You know. So I don't want to. You know, I don't hate no human. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But yeah. Y'all can't see it. It's backwards. Yeah, you know, no sponsor here. I know what it is. But yeah, and that's kind of like the main points I want to get at. Like think about it, y'all. Like if a person and like I said, these things there's no right or wrong. Like I said, low key, low key and high key. There's no being low key or being high key is no right or wrong. But you gotta understand that we choose these things by default. You know what I'm saying? And these things can all correspond. Like even a plant, you can like if you want to put like you can put these contexts and everything. Low key, if you and everything's reversed. So it's why I say like this. Low key, if you want to put low key as a planet and in planet terms, you put that shit as in Scorpio, low key. You know what I'm saying? So what is that? That's feminine. Scorpio is a water element receiving. If you want to put high key, if you want to put high key as a thing, Leo, that's fire, expressing. You know what I'm saying? So not I said planet, but zodiac. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm trying. If you planets, the same thing. Pluto, you know what I'm saying? For low key. Sun for high key. You know what I'm saying? Moon for low key. You know what I'm saying? Mars for high key. You know what I'm saying? Pisces, not Pisces, Neptune for low key. You know what I'm saying? Mercury for high key. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter, you can put that anywhere. It don't matter. But let's put it in low key. Jupiter low key. You know what I'm saying? Why did I say Mercury already? Oh no, Venus low key. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter high key. You know what I'm saying? Saturn high key. You know what I'm saying? Uranus, you can put that anywhere too. You know what I'm saying? But let's put that in. More Uranus is more in percentage of in as in I say high key, but you can put a low key too. I'm sick as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't bitching up. Yeah, I was working today. Anyway, yeah, but yeah. With that being said, it's kind of like you want to know how to understand, because you can put these contexts in anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Make these shits make sense in anywhere in life. You know what I'm saying? Anything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a space where these things make sense in what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to pinpoint these things, know how to separate the rainbows, separate the rainbows when you're at the pearly stage. I hate to say it like this, but it's not. But when you're at the pearly, when you clearly, it's kind of like when you know how to meditate and you know how to clear all thoughts and feelings and clear our mind states. It starts to look pearly. You know how to separate the pearly, you know what I'm saying, and know how to see how these things look like everything is pearly, you know what I'm saying. It's not you really separating nothing. It's just like you because that's what you came from. You came from the pearly gates, you know what I'm saying. You just fell, you just forgot. And the best you know how to get with the program, you know how to get back to heaven, you know what I'm saying, to pearly to pearly gates. Shit. Woo. I might end this quick because I'm looking sick. I gotta get some rest. But yeah. With that being said, that's kind of like a little video I want to break down. You know what I'm saying? Breaking that shit down, high key and low key. So y'all motherfuckers, y'all monkey ass motherfuckers got with the program. I'm gonna break down one more time for y'all to get with the program. No, high key, feeling the need to show what's social, what's social, what's normal, what's. But I gotta write this on my phone next time. I made so many mistakes. I don't know, but I'll just break down beans. I'll basically low key. I mean, that's high key. Basically, low key. I mean, y'all can run the video for that shit. You know, so I'm not about to break that shit down again. But yeah, Highkey now be Highkey feeling the need to show what's social and what's normal, what everyone else would either feel comfortable or not care about, aka being up and about. That's Highkey, you know what I'm saying? Uh with Loki. Uh okay, Loki, suiting your beneficial needs to be underground or to keep whatever you're doing unheard from social work or no, or form, aka not stepping on esoteric toes, you know what I'm saying? Basically that. And you know what I'm saying? Jess Sparks, star pilot, and we out in this motherfucker. And everyone have a peaceful Friday. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, real shit.